But when we go over and we present, the presentation is geared to get people attention. I got one thing out of him is if you introduce me to one man, I will show you the world. Good evening, everyone. This is Shelly from Primerica, Senior National Sales Director. We have a lot of new people that keep asking me that, Miss Shelly, how do we prospect when we're new, and how do we address our friends and family, and how do we address our coworkers? So I figure I would make a video so everybody on our team could just log on and listen instead I have to do a group training once a month. And also, this is just for our Narain Builders team. When I first started Primerica, I was prospecting cold. I was going to the mall. I was going into the phone book. I was wherever way I could find people. But it was terrible. It was like swallowing razor blade. And I remember we were making $50,000 a year, and we were recruiting 20 people from strangers every month. And Tony was writing 10,000 in premium every month out of the phone book. So I decided that we were going to go to this training with $1 million income earner. His name was Bob Stafford. And I remember went to the training and thinking, wow, this got to be life changing. And I was so fascinated with Bob, with the words that was coming out his mouth, and because he's so intelligent, so smart, as you guys know. I got one thing out of him is if you introduce me to one man, I will show you the world. And 24 months later, from attending that training, we had 9 RVPs. We went from making 50,000 a year to 50,000 a month. So I took that concept that he teach, and I turn it into a 30-second phone call to guarantee you an appointment. You want to use this if you want to build a business and get very wealthy in Primerica. I suggest if you don't want to get wealthy and don't want to make money every day and recruit people every day, you do not want to use this. Also, we built a business with unlimited referral and unlimited appointment. So much referral, so much appointment that we could distribute it to the Bay Shop. Okay, so I am telling you this from experience. Last year we made 1.5 million in our code, and within all the codes was 1.7 million. I have Chris Maloney, who is a young RVP and really using the referral system and building his business. So he's going to ask me the question and I'm going to answer it. So go ahead, Chris.
All right. Hey, coach. It's Chris Maloney. So, just a couple questions for you. So, what do you say to your closest friends when you're fresh in the business, you just start, you're sitting down with Mama Shelly, she's telling you, call your friends. What do you tell them?
Okay. The first thing I would tell you, Chris, because you have a great opportunity not to do what me and Tony did, because we blew up our market. So the first thing I would say to your friend, who is your best friend?
I got this guy, John. I went to school with him.
You went to school with him and you're very close to him.
Yeah.
Great. So I will call him up and let's practice. I'm Chris, you're John, right?
Okay.
So ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, John. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. What's going on?
Oh, everything, everything. What are you doing home?
Nothing. Watching Netflix.
Nothing. Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, hey, you're my best friend, right?
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
I trust your opinion more than anything else.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
I'm barely making ends meet, paycheck to paycheck right now, and I really need your help. I saw something very promising for me in the future. Um, I'm gonna start a part time. I'm gonna get some major, major, major license by the state. So the young lady that training me, she wants me to do 3 in-house presentations, which I will come over with her. She would ask about your opinion. She would ask about my credibility, and she would show you what I'm doing. And I know you don't have no problem helping me out. Just don't embarrass me. The only time she's available to come over and train me It's Tuesday night at 7 p.m. or Thursday at 7 p.m. What's best for you?
Probably Thursday.
Thursday. You know, thanks, bud. I know I could count on you, you know? Thank you
No
so
problem.
much.
Getting a little farther down the process, I want to know, what do I say to strangers when I'm getting gas or when I'm getting food? What do I say to the waitress or, what do I do?
Oh, that's very cool because I love that and I still do that. Me and Kim actually we went to eat cheesecake pancake and the waiter she was so kind, like genuinely so kind. So Kim was there and I asked her, I said, you are so kind and you're working late. It was like 10 o'clock in the night. We just opened an office around the corner. Are you looking for something bigger and better if the money was right? And she says, yes. And I said, well, I'm going to write down my number on the napkin and you give me yours. And we will get together at the office and I would show you what our business about. And if there's an interest on both ends, we take it forward. What's your next question?
What do you say for referrals? If one of your friends gives you a phone number to call, what do you say to them?
Let's say I just recruit you, right?
Yeah.
I would ask you, Chris, why why we want to recruit other agents for you to why? I want you to understand what we do. Why?
I mean, I would think I could get more time in my day. Rather than just me, I have a whole team.
Great. Because you understand you got to build a team, right?
Mm-hmm. Of
If you want to make residual eternal income, you got to build a team. You understand that, right?
course.
So if you were going to open up a restaurant, right? Who would you tell first?
My parents.
Your parents? Who else?
Probably some friends. I got some coworkers, aunts and uncles, a lot of
Right.
people close to me.
Yeah.
I tell them first.
But you're not going to keep it to yourself.
Mm,
Well, when you join Primerica, you join to open up your own business. You don't join Tony and Shelly, you're an independent contractor. So you want to build your own financial brokerage. You understand that, right?
mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay. So what you're gonna do? You don't know much about Primerica. I just spent 20 minutes with you an hour.
Yep.
So I have the experience. So you have to give me an opportunity to help you through the process. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're gonna do? You're gonna call mom, you're gonna call dad, you're gonna call your friends, and you're gonna say, "Hey, I saw something very promising. I have to get some major license by the state, and the young lady that's gonna train me to help me build this office. She's gonna want to do a few presentations to get me to the management level, which she's gonna come over with me and ask about your opinion, my credibility, because with all these licenses, they're very serious license.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know you don't mind helping me. You're my parents, so when could we? When I bring her over and you're gonna repeat it?
Let's still don't understand. What's it about?
Oh, Chris, remember, Ma, I told you I saw this business and she's going to help me to get all my license by the state, Ma. So I got to bring her over because she's going to ask about my credibility and your opinion, Ma. So I'm bringing her over Thursday night at 7 p.m.
All right,
Okay?
fine.
Gonna see what I'm going to be doing. Okay, Ma?
All right.
Now you have to, every time they ask you what it's about, you got to repeat the same process. The minute you get off of that, you're not getting that appointment.
Yep.
You got to stick to it. So, Kim, you have two questions you want to ask me. Kim is about to recruit 30 people this month, and she's working with people list. So this is the perfect. Kim is a retired speech therapist and live on the beach with me on my second home. So let's go, Kim.
Yes, thanks, Coach Shelley. So I have quite a few friends, people I know at church, and I'm really not sure how do I approach church members? Can I even do that?
Yeah, well, that's a great question, Kim. What I would say, we go to church, we hang out, we have coffee, we do all these things together, and I would say, hey, Sister Kim, how you doing today?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
Yeah, Sister Kim, Um, you know, I have all the kids and I have, you know, things are hard right now. Everything went up. And I saw something promising to my family where I could make an extra 1,000, 2,000 a month and probably in future build something great. Um, there's a company and I have to get some major license by the state. Um, which we have to ask, they want to ask about couple of my friends' opinion, my credibility. And you know me for so long. You see me at the church. Would you mind helping me out?
No, I think that'd be all right. Like, how long would that take?
It would take like 20, 30 minutes. I would just bring her over and she would show you what I'm doing. And you know, Kim, your opinion matter a lot to me because you know you're so godly, you never miss church, and it means a lot to me. To do this. So
Well,
the only
thank you.
time she's available to train me it's Tuesday night at 7:30 and Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Which would be best for you?
Yeah, let's do Tuesday. Tuesday's better.
Great. And I'm also, I know Mark is your partner, and you know he's very smart. He's in finance, so his opinion would matter too. So would you mind telling him that I'm going to be coming over?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'd be fine. We'd be both happy to listen.
Great. Thank you, Kim. I knew you would be the kind of friend to help me.
Coach Shelley, like, I don't see them all that often, but I think about, like, I mean, people I know sort of like my hairstylist or the gal that does my nails. Like, I'm not sure how to just, because they've got me sitting there, like, how do I bring up this opportunity with those people?
Um, but where it's very, very simple, it's just like, why she's doing your hair. How much question does she ask you? How is your day? How is Mark? How is this? Why they doing your nail? How is the kids? Or, it's the same thing. Say, hey, I thought of you. You're so hardworking. You do such a great job with my hair, and I thought of you. I got into this business. It seems promising. I have to get some major license by the state, and I know how hard you work. Would you mind help me out? I would need two things from you. I need to do a few presentations to get to the management level, and you're a business owner. You're hardworking. I need to do it with people that it's very credible. Would you mind do a 15, 20 minutes presentation with my manager? She would ask about your opinion, my credibility, and also at the same time, you could see if there's an interest of making some extra money part time.
Yeah, yeah. It would have to be kind of flexible because, I work long, long hours, a couple of days and a little bit short other times. So I mean, unless it's flexible like that, I couldn't.
Oh, that's great because she is flexible and I could work on your schedule. What time do you usually close the salon? Like 8 o'clock?
Well, yeah. So I'm off earlier on Mondays and on Thursdays. So those are the best days for me.
Great, great. And I know you're single. Do you have a partner?
No, just me.
Oh, great, great, great. Okay, great. So you would say Monday morning, like 11, 12 o'clock would be good?
Yeah, let's do 11.
Okay. Could you do me a favor, Kim, because you know it's my credibility. And
Okay.
and if you cancel and she drove, it's not gonna look so good on me. So would you please do me a favor? Um, if you do have any major challenge, please let me know 24 hours, so it's my credibility. That's all.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same way
Thank
it is
you.
with my business appointments. Yeah, that would be fine. I
Yeah.
put it right in my phone, so I'll put it in my phone so I remember.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kim. Um, and I want you guys to know also that you know using the system and using your upline is the best way to build a business until you could learn. You know, making the phone call is very easy when you ask people for their opinion and ask for help. You know, it's so easy when you do that. It's very hard if you mention life insurance or investment or oh you got to get a license because then people think you want to come over and you want to sell them something, but when we go over and we present, the presentation is geared to get people attention. So we got to make sure our job, 95% of closing is sitting in front of someone. So you just got to get the person that training you to sit in front of someone to help you to build your business, because that person have years and years and years and years of experience. So we don't want to be too long because we want to keep it simple. Our team could log on, and instead I have to go through this, and then we would do one next week again, and then we're going to take where we drop off. So thank you guys so much for your time. God bless you guys.